What's up guys, this is my first YouTube video where we're going to be restoring my 1965 Ford Galaxie 500, and before we can get started on that we gotta fix my daily, which is a 21 Toyota Tacoma, but I'll show you guys that. But let me first give you a tour of the 65 Galaxie. So this is my 1965 Ford Galaxie 500. My grandpa and I started restoring when I was little. Wanted to start working on it again, but figured I'd start recording it. I'm making a series on this car. The inside of it is pretty hammered. I mean, it's not horrible, but it definitely could be worse. It does have a 390 V8 with an automatic, which I might be changing here in the future to a manual, but for now we're going to go ahead and start running it. I did end up painting the motor because it was all rusted and just wanted it to look better. Went ahead and did valve covers already, but we'll end up pulling those off and fixing a few of the valves on the inside and doing exhaust and just redoing everything that's around in here. It's got some fabrication that needs to be fixed and a few parts to button up, but that'll be in the next video, so stay tuned for that. The Tacoma, all the shocks are blown and it just needs to be fixed. The ride's getting rough and whatnot, so let's go ahead and pull that in. So we're gonna go ahead and start doing the rear ones since they're easier to get to. And I just went down to Harbor Freight and got a strut compressor set because I like to play with grenades. Who doesn't? So we'll go ahead and start jacking up the truck and get to it. This is what we're looking at. As you can tell, the shock is completely blown because there's oil all around here. So go ahead and take off this bolt up here and the bottom one and replace it. See if a 17 will fit it. On the money. Except for I like to tighten my bolts before I loosen them. This bolt could get any longer, that'd be pretty cool. There's one. Probably not. Ooh, we got lucky. Go ahead and put this guy on there. Crank her off. See if we can hammer this bolt out really quick. Come on. Yeah, just take out the threads with it. Just gotta finger it, you know. There it is. And there it goes. We now have an old shock. So I decided to go with the Bilstein 5100s because that's what I ran on my old Tacoma, and they work really good and they're, you know, decently priced, so that's always nice. And looks like it came with some new bushings, so go ahead and open these guys up and I think we're gonna start on the top and at least get it started. Throw our washer on there and our new lock nut. Shock, except for it moved, which is scary. So I'll get our bolt ready. Usually they come, you know, compressed, but
to lift it up and into place. Stuck. Oh, okay, bolts in, finally. Go ahead and put this bolt back on. Just snug it down. There we go. Click. Put this tire back on, and maybe over here. Here again with the top bolt. For some reason is even closer to the bed to where I can't get this freaking. There it goes. Put this guy on. Now, should come out. There we go. Out with the old and in with the new one. Oops. Click. Yeah, there we go. Now we'll go ahead and jack up the front. Oh, forgot one. Forgot my nut. So as you can see, the shock is super oily, which is blown. I'm hoping these coils will work on the new shocks, but we'll go ahead and take these bolts off, not the center one, because that's what releases that. Holy cow, those are on there. 1, 2, 3. Very nice. I like to tighten my bolts before I loosen them. Hit it, see if it can't pop it off. Just like that. Oh, of course, one more thread. Getting there. Okay, that bolt's out. Yeah. Now, should be able to get this guy out. Just like that. All right, now the fun part. Now we get to play with grenades. So go ahead and rig this guy up. Probably not gonna fit in there. So we'll make it fit somehow. Whoa. Look at that. Oily shock. Well, it didn't explode, so that's good. Since we're going to be lifting the vehicle a little bit, we're going to move this snap ring up to the 2.5 position. All right, that's better. Now we can put this new shock in here. Line it up with everything. It's gonna be a tight fit because we're lifting the vehicle. And we're gonna have to tighten the spring a little bit more. Okay, there we go. So for that's the wrong washer. There it is. Hit it with the Ugga-Dugga real quick. Nice and tight. Okay. Looks like it's seated down properly. We'll go ahead and start loosening the bomb. Okay. Finally, we got it out. So here's our new coilover assembly. We were able to use the old spring with the new shock. So now we'll go ahead and put it back in the truck. And we're back. I ended up taking a lunch break and taking a break from the coilovers because they were being a pain. I forgot to put the top bushing on, so forgot to put that top piece in. I took the other one out off camera and realized that I forgot to do that. That sucks. So I'm gonna bolt this back in and then take the top nut off, put that bushing in, and see if we can get this thing in here today. That would be nice. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, we got the coilover. Go ahead and flip this guy up. And we'll go ahead and throw it on the bottom. Squeeze it in. And get that started. Three. So what I ended up having to do on the other side was get it bolted in up here, but then the bottom eye is off, so I just have to twist this until it, oh, nice. Until that gets in there. We'll grab the jack and we'll jack it up. enough to get the bolt in. Okay, we'll put the washer on. Then the nut. Okay, and then we'll grab our torque wrench. Click. Now, time for this guy. I think it's 17. Click. Oh yeah, this is gonna be the fun part. Where did it go? There it is. Of course. Ooh. Whew. Okay, that's in there. Number 19. It's probably not gonna fit in here. Oh, lucky. A little bit more. A little bit more. Throw a pin in. And just like that, we're good. We're gonna make and our 10 mil wherever the heck that thing went, because the 10 mil always disappears. Maybe it's on the other side. Yep, there it is. Maybe. Where's your hole? Okay, we're good. I'll see you guys when I get the other side done. Not wobbly at all. Okay. That definitely fixed our problem. Sits a lot more level now rather than drooping here in the front. Much happier with that. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch, and make sure you like and subscribe to see the series on the Ford Galaxie restoration, which will be not next week but the week after. So see you guys on the next one.